like towards the end of the third quarter, heading into when they made their run?
Yeah, I just think that we had done a semi-decent job of handling most of their pressure. And then we just got really unorganized. A couple possessions, a couple OBs, we got unorganized as well. And then didn't create very many good shots there down the stretch. And then obviously they hit a few and were able to open it up. But for the most part, I thought the stretch was just lack of either creating a good shot or shot making in general. Yeah, offensively.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Did you feel like that's just because this is kind of these guys haven't played many reps together, game reps? Do you feel like that's probably the cause of all of this?
Well, I think that it's difficult. Again, I give them some credit. I mean, they were making it really difficult for us to do a lot of things, right? With their pressure, probably doesn't help when a team's not in great sync anyway, right? So they're being very disruptive, and it just got really difficult for us. And shot clock was running deep a bunch, and we just couldn't quite figure it out.
The difference between Joel's first half and the second half, how much of that was that pressure? How much of that was fatigue? Or what do you think factored into
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to check with him on that. I did just talk to him. He said he feels pretty good. I would imagine there's some fatigue there. And again, they were doing a good job of either sending a body or bluffing, sending somebody, or bluffing, sending two. Got a little bit indecisive, I think, right? And then the shot clock ticked down, and we weren't able to create anything very good a lot of times off that. But this guy, obviously, I think, obviously a really good 30-plus minutes and then a really bad 14. And that's what I'm always talking about, is stretching out the really good play as long as you can. And then your not so good minutes got to be closer to average, right? And tonight they weren't.
I guess the silver lining, Jared could continue to play well. What kind of softened him in that third quarter when he went off like that?
Yeah, I mean, listen, he's playing with great energy. First of all, I think he's getting up the floor. He's getting some stuff in transition. Again, he got a little bit of everything, some drives and some threes and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just he's in great shape, and he keeps playing as hard as he can and moves quick when he catches the ball. Defense doesn't let him set, all those kind of things. So he's doing a lot of good things offensively for sure.
Is there anything you can continue to do to try to speed up just all of this, whether it's the synchronicity, whether it's the getting guys back in game shape? Like, is there anything else that can be done to just try to push the process faster?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a little bit of what I told him, post game, was we've got to dig in and get to work on. We've really got to get serious about the execution side of the offense, right? And we've got to figure out when we can do it. What practice days, shoot-arounds, all those things that we can get ourselves a level. I mean, it's not easy with a whole bunch of new guys and guys coming in and out, obviously, but that's where we are. So we got to get to work on it for sure.
Kelly off the bench and Andre with just, I think, 4 or 5 minutes. What went into those decisions, and do you expect that to sort of be the plan moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, I just couple things. Just trying to, obviously McCain is playing very well, probably earning a starting position for one. You guys have heard me talk a little bit about splitting Kelly and Caleb up a little bit more. And again, I just also trying to maybe get Kelly going a little bit too. And then Drum just had the sickness and whatever. So we threw him in there when we had both of our bigs playing 4-5, Joel, and they ran kind of stretches together, which opened up a kind of a small window for Drum, but we didn't get back to that in the second half.
Thanks, guys.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, Coach.
Hi.
The fans in China are very excited about Paul George joining the Sixers.
Uh-huh.
So can you share a little bit about how you plan to tap into his versatilities and which part of his skill set you've been focusing on enhancing with him this season?
Yeah, I mean, Paul's obviously super versatile scorer, right? I mean, I think the biggest thing he brings to us is a guy who can create his own shot. Also, the 3-point shooting is really one of his strengths. So I would say those two things: getting him the ball where he can create on the block, in the pick and roll, coming off pin downs, etc. And then also just giving us great spacing from the 3-point line.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, thanks
Thanks,
everybody.
Coach.
Yep.
Guys,